Good, happy Thursday afternoon. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your afternoon newscast right here on WRMK News 12. We have a jam-packed broadcast to get to this afternoon, so let's get started right now. First up, man who set off a massive 2022 manhunt in New Hampshire intends to plead guilty. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
Officials say that shooting was prompted by the fact that Gagnon was upset that his wife, who was in the process of getting a divorce, was dating other men. According to the filing, Robert Gagnon will plead guilty to second-degree murder, attempted murder, and 3 counts of theft by unauthorized taking. 2 years ago, Brookline police responded to a shooting near the intersection of Townsend Hill Road and Route 13. The police chief saying he heard the shots just before 6:30 in the morning. Carlos Quinton was wounded, but was still able to identify the shooter as his girlfriend's ex. He believed it was Rob who shot him, and that the shooter had taken off south on Route 13. The shooting set off a massive search for the stolen Jeep that Gagnon was reported to be driving. Roadblocks were set up in neighboring towns involving both state and local police. According to the affidavit, Gagnon was spotted driving a white BMW, and a police officer observed a white BMW hatchback at the Lineborough Village store, observed a heavy-set white male exit the vehicle, believed to be Gagnon. That car would later be traced to the home of Robert Press of Lineborough, where Gagnon had done some work. When police went to check on Press' welfare, they found that he had been beaten to death with a hatchet. As police set up a perimeter, they saw 2 people walking down the road. They told police they just gave a ride to a guy in the area and dropped him off at the Market Basket in Milford. It being the day before Thanksgiving, the store was packed. State police ordering an evacuation, searching cars as they left the parking lot. Shortly afterwards, police learned that Gagnon had gotten a ride to Nashua. It was there he was eventually recognized by police and taken into custody. Gagnon is scheduled to be sentenced December 9th here at Superior Court in Nashua. Reporting live, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Bicyclists die after collision with vehicle in Concord. One person is dead following a crash involving a bicyclist and a vehicle in Concord. The crash happened around 3:15 p.m. Wednesday in the area of South Main Street and Holly Street. Officials said the bicyclist, who was identified as Joel Bashaw, 61 of Concord, was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The driver of the vehicle stayed at the scene. It was not injured, police said. Anyone with information about the crash is asked to contact Concord Police at 603-225-8600 or 603-226-3100. Dartmouth Health plans to pull its labor delivery services from Catholic Medical Center. Dartmouth Health is planning to pull its labor and delivery services out of Catholic Medical Center in Manchester. CMC President Alex Walker told a crowd in Manchester on Wednesday that Dartmouth Health is pulling its labor and delivery services at the facility. The news comes as CMC leadership was outlining its planned sale to a Tennessee-based HCA Healthcare. The proposed sale is under review by the Attorney General's office. According to CMC, the hospital delivers more than 1,000 babies every year. Dartmouth Health also plays a role in CMC's non-natural intensive care unit. Walker said that even though Dartmouth is pulling out as a provider, services will continue. Dartmouth Health Labor and Delivery Service at CMC will be eliminated on June 15th, 2025, when it will move to Elliott's Birth Center. Dartmouth Health released a statement that said in part, this transition of service offers not only an important opportunity to expand the strengths existing Dartmouth Health services, but it provides us with an opportunity to expand our OB/GYN residency program to train more future physicians who specialize in women's care, and all while maintaining high quality care for our patients and the community of Manchester. Dartmouth has a long-standing relationship with Elliott Hospital, including collaborations on several programs, including general surgery, bariatric surgery, and inpatient pediatric care. We share a common vision and deep commitment to providing high-quality, compassionate care, including providing access to care to all who need it. As New Hampshire's only non-profit academic health system, this strategy decision is part of our ongoing commitment to provide exponential care and optimize resources to better serve the patients of Southern New Hampshire. At today's public information session hosted by the Office of Charitable Trustees, we are pleased to hear the commitment by HCA to continue providing labor and delivery services at CMC. Dartmouth Health is looking forward to collaborating as one maternal child health team at Elliott in our shared commitment to serving patients in the community in Southern New Hampshire. First lawsuit filed against McDonald's over the deadly E. coli outbreak. Let's take a listen to that report from NBC News.
This morning, as global restaurant giant McDonald's grapples with a deadly E. coli outbreak and the FDA investigates raw onions as well as the beef served on the Quarter Pounder as the potential source.
This is the Quarter Pounder.
A company identifying itself as an onion supplier at affected restaurants, Taylor Farms, speaking out overnight, saying in a statement to Bloomberg, Taylor Farms Colorado had removed yellow onions from the market produced out of our Colorado facility, adding the company continues to work closely with the FDA and CDC during the investigation, and saying in the statement it hasn't found traces of E. coli yet, but decided to pull the products out of an abundance of caution. This as a man in Colorado takes McDonald's to court, claiming in a new lawsuit he ate at a McDonald's on October 4th and 2 days later began experiencing symptoms consistent with E. coli and was hospitalized. The CDC saying he's one of nearly 50 customers infected by contaminated food ranging in age from 13 to 88. Now, the CDC, USDA, FDA, and state health officials are all investigating, with the CDC confirming they were first alerted to cases of E. coli in Colorado nearly 2 weeks ago. The agency applauding McDonald's for pulling the quarter pounder from the menu after it was identified as the source. Do you expect numbers to keep going up amid this outbreak?
We do expect the number of illnesses to go up. We think that's going to be driven by people who ate quarter pounders at McDonald's before they took these actions.
Wednesday on Today, McDonald's president vowing full cooperation, adding he's confident the food currently being served at McDonald's is safe.
We are very confident that you can go to McDonald's and enjoy our classics. You know, we took swift action yesterday to remove the quarter pounder from our menu.
And back to that onion supplier, NBC News, we should note, has reached out to Taylor Farms for independent confirmation or comment on that Bloomberg report. We should note we haven't yet heard back. Craig.
So, Maggie, really quickly, aside from McDonald's, any idea, any signs that this is affecting other chains in that particular area, that Colorado area?
Sure. So to some degree it is, especially in Colorado. A local media reporting that at least one Taco Bell location, for instance, with no signs of E. coli tied to their restaurants, they just stopped serving onions out of an abundance of caution. And then also a local burrito chain in Colorado telling outlets that they use that same supplier. And they say, again, no signs of E. coli tied to their restaurants, or we should note any other restaurants, but they say they are also covered by that recall.
All right, Maggie Vespa on that continuing story. Maggie, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today.
Okay, and there you go on that report. That does it for this afternoon edition of WRMK News 12 at noon. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great Thursday afternoon, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. Goodbye, everyone.